Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Rollout has returned for today's live summit event in the Crew 2 as part of the rerun. So viewers, September may be over soon and we still got some few days left to go until October 1st. We'll be serving up to go for the date of reminder until Wednesday after the previous week of the Theme Summon, as we're about to go for only 6 events and 3 skills as usual. And plus, the return of the Chevrolet Camaro CR1 RIP Edition has now been set available as a force vehicle for a limited time only until at the end of the current Theme Summit event. But you know what to do, viewers. You got everything what you might need to have some different disciplines, and setting up to have the water base to go on slalom, air base, and aerobatics, and one for the speed trap will go faster up and drag run. Better make sure to do everything what you can, because I'm always have to go cooking up and main focus to have a participation on every week and every Theme Summon for the live summit event. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. So let's begin and ready to go for today's live summit event. Now, it turns out going Italian in speed for the recap since last week, and I already got 2 vanities on the Green Lightning Smoke and incandescent tire, along with some exterior parts for the Lamborghini Gallardo LP570 dashboard Superleggera. But good thing, putting up on the platinum as checked to go in 733rd place by the rank in 1,292,919 points. So I still had to go up and will achieve with a platinum just in case to go double up on payday to be converted in triple. And we have the 4th week of October after Polar Rush has been date scheduled on October 15th to the 22nd. Neither ride is about to be set to go for another rerun by coming soon. But you know the 4 prices, you guys, and make sure that the new players should be quite good to get your hands on the Chevrolet Camaro CR1 RIP Edition to be placed in the platinum. And plus, with some good exterior parts for the SS Camaro Drag Race Edition and rollout tire to be listed to go place in Epic. But the preview, in case that you got all the prices ever since from previous live summit events, like the Polar Rush, has got some good eye interest with a neon pink tire to be set in the gold record, and of course pole position just in case that you need to get things up to go for a lineup in order. So let's go take this, guys, and here comes the first skill in the Bay Area. Heading up to San Francisco, here I come, and I'm about to grab the Harmon Rocket HR3 2018 with the UDRS Inspirtech. Will go flying up on the score breaker by the skill of advantage. Gonna have to get focused, and 2 bridges and 1 good advantage without contact is gonna have to take a good skills of precision. Okay, that's good, perfect by 200 points. Okay, close enough. Just have to keep it well practiced, and then expertise will take some steps. Okay, there you go, by 100 points to go up by 1,000, and keep it up to go stay on the average. And here comes the best part ever yet. Golden Gate Bridge and pack up the nitro. Alright, that's good by taking a good sky in San Francisco. 32,824 points has been earned, received, and 1 attempt has been turned out to go piece of cake. Your record is all set, and there you go by 150,885 points. Now let's take on the waters we'll be doing on slalom and skill number 2. Now, I'll have to take the faster rolling start before I enter the gate. This will have to go faster for only 1 way ticket to have a good sliding up the scales. Gonna have to keep a good nice hold and grab the Ice Marine Blade Runner GT4. We'll be ready up and go on the set sail waters. Main points doing well, check, and I know the main methods and keep it up to stay clean on the line. Okay, that's more like it. Gonna have to get my eyes and get focused. One good slalom skill check. Okay, that's more like it. Just have to give it a little bit more extra speed, and one more to go by crossing the finish line. That's more like it. And here's the 33,454 points. Check, set, and water-based slalom has been well checked to go clear on number 2 before the third skill will be coming up after received by 155,830 points. But just might have to put myself to go change up with the matters of perspective as I'm about to go drag racing on speed trap in skill number 3. Central Valley, here I come, and grab the Chevrolet Camaro SS Drag Race Edition 2010. Will go for my own selection recommend. So, putting up with some changes on 4 vanities, including with a deep blue sky window tint, along with an outer blue tire, lumberjack underglow, and 1 nebula smoke to be packed and good to go. This time, it's about to be using on the opposite side direction besides the original one, but however, any other players should be more likely to choose which decision to have a best approach. Gonna have to try it out and wait until the green zone to be launched and ready up to take off. Alright, that's a good one single attempt only, and here it is right now by 335.9 miles per hour to have a good clear on the drag distance straightaway. Perfect, updated, and new attempt to be going up in about 121,571 points is about to be ready up to go for only one event as an access ticket to be participate in drag race to be at Santa Monica. So let's do this, viewers. 3 runs coming up in night time, and it's about to go for a standalone Camaro SS Drag Race Edition. We'll feel the pump up and go burn up on the prep work as I had to be await until the first run is going in. Gonna make sure to be the same time by 15.6 seconds. First run coming up, and burn check will be embrace it to go on the nebula smoke. Okay, just have to keep hold the green zone, and there you go by a perfect burn. Okay, 1 time good and 3 times perfect. Let's have a 1 single Ocean Spirit Nitro towards the finish line, and let's see the results by doing the first run. Okay, 11.482 seconds, and gear shift is good. Second run coming up. So I had to do this, and going well expert on the dragster to be feel on the expert mastery of muscle car. Gonna have to get myself concentrate and embrace it to do the same trail method. Okay, halfway point on the second run. Wait until 3 seconds. Good start, check, and gonna have to go shifting up the gears. Okay, there you go. Just have to take that finish line to go stay in direction spot in the middle. Alright, that's good for gear shift perfect and run time in 11.813 seconds. Last run, and I'm about to go for craving up to have a good decision by choices to have an optional in 5 events after 1 event on drag race. So here it goes. Last run coming up, and perfect time to go early as expected. Alright, feel the burn and feel the speed. Just have to make that 2 times good and 2 times perfect. Yeah baby, that's more like it. 1 good muscle car Camaro SS just took the run time by 11.023 seconds and the top speed to be hit the mark as usual in 389. But damn proud indeed, and 1 good experienced muscle car has been well packed and hold on, did I just receive 10 points? But I thought we did good, but I don't know how that happened. But I know the same method problem just like every previous Live Summit event from every month. But I knew it. just to be expected to have one event will ends up by 10 points has been going unreceived. Alright, so maybe I'll have to scratch that and then leave it as well. So let's go to Rallycross in Dominion Forsberg, number 8 at the Black Grip Motorsport Park, and better grab the Camaro RS. We'll go muscle car in the dirt. So you know what it is, viewers. Cold temperature is about to be packed up in the snow by around in 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Then it's good to go for the Nitro Chemist on the Camaro RS 1969 with the UDRS ends Protect livery to go style, and red, white, and blue of the patriotic to go for a represent of democracy. So I had to go in by taking part in first 3 laps of Time Attack coming up, and Grid Star will go focusing up to have some good skills and pack up to go on the drifting set to be prepared to have a major of snow theme in early winter wonderland. But talk about having a best time before Polar Rush will have to be said later on by Patient. First jump coming up, and first turn by the checkpoint. Let's see some good progress by tearing up to go and drifting. Oh yeah, baby! First turn clear, and go slide around and turn 2 and 3, as turn 4 is gonna go for a quick refill on the nitro as I got everything set and go bring out the boost. Alright, checkpoint going clear, resource and strategy to have one jump coming up. There's the touchdown on the bridge, so I'll have the early brake on the main zone inside the tunnel. Got to drive well and resisted all I can. Okay, first turn is gonna have to get closer to have the last one until lap 2 is coming up. Alright, hang 10 and bring out a good off-roading drift. Gonna have to get focused, so I got everything set and check on the strategy to go slaying in the snow. Just bring out the pride of the democracy to do a one good muscle car drift. Coming up, checkpoint to go check and usual clear. Nitro coming up to go bring out the boost to have a nice position to go touchdown at the bridge. Alright, that's the ticket. Gonna have to stay focused, and third and final lap is coming up soon, earlier to be expected. Alright, here comes the final lap. Just had to make a good extreme jump coming in, and gonna have to go all around and drifting. Okay, progression is going up by 76%. Still got this one, and ace up to go work up and the progress. Okay, checkpoint clear. Airborne, touchdown by doing one single amount by the bridge, and then early brake as it goes. Almost there, viewers. Event number 2 is about to be finishing up soon, and I got creeping up to go for a full speed at the finish line right here and right now. 2 minutes, 51.198 seconds, and I still got this one to go well improved to go for a classic muscle car, as the main point to go max out by 113,923 points. Perfect, and 7 legendary loot parts and Rallycross discipline has been obtained and stored directly to the mailbox. But speaking of which, a combo event will be coming up, and the Dakota Grassland Dirt Race will be faced up to go with 7 monster truck by using the Silverado 1500 Evolution 2. Better brace yourself, this will might need to go off-roading and go for all-wheel drive to be packed up in the Nitro Chemist. So I got everything all set, and one USA livery style variation to be packed up to go for a Nitro Chemist and 859 horsepower and top speed to go for 150 miles per hour at the pro level in 140. Another time to go racing in the snow off-roading area, and here comes event number 3. We'll be prepared to go 1 rally raid versus 7 monster truck in about 3 seconds to get ready up to go for off-road racing. Here I come, and Go Cold Nitro is on a rush. So I had to stay focused on the route and ace up the course as I had to go in first place by calling out dibs. Now this will have to give a good off-roading opportunity out there, just like last time from the original and the current rerun like this one, and it's going to get a little bit more time to go full racing in the cold temperature. Progression goes up in 18% and the water is about to get a little bit below freezing. Here comes one jump and splash down below to have the checkpoint to go slide it and drifting off-roading. Okay, still got this one and regain full control. Now, just want to take the next one before doing one good pat in the left, just to be clarified to have the dirt trail to go follow up in the line. But one more thing perhaps, the open areas will be expected to have some couple of buffaloes and some cows coming around. So look to it, viewers, just have to keep yourself focused and don't get distracted. Here comes one jump by hopping the house, coming around, and look ahead. Here comes a good jump, and one trailer, just what I need. Oh yeah, baby, off-roading racing in style. Now, I just really think it turns out very nice and wonderful out there for only one good race in the snow-themed background. But I really bet 7 monster trucks really did a good run out there to see how they just went so far out there after I just took myself to go in the first position lead. But steady as it goes, progression is going update into 74%. But I still got this one. Just might have to go for a halfway point and momentarily to have an updated gap by almost 40 seconds. Now here comes the best part before doing the left turn direction. Just early as it gets, and the faster will go for the right place and right time. Okay, just not yet until the finish line appears. Going back in the dirt trails just to maintain handling in one piece. But a bit more brighter out there and slaying up to go for a full control recovery as I had to get back on the tip-top shape. Finish line in and right on the cue schedule to go under by 3 minutes. That's 2 minutes, 56.078 seconds, and good to go by receiver 200,000 followers. Good enough, that's 101,849 points, good run, and good off-roading for the Silverado 1500 Evolution 2. So, next up, not yet until at least, only have 2 events in no restriction and a force vehicle to be set and eligible, but even perhaps, I'm about to be heading up to San Francisco to the gates of Chinatown, and this will be going back to roots with using the RIP edition on the Chevrolet Camaro CL1. Alright, let's roll out and going back to the main pro level as original into 16. But this will have to put myself to go quicker choice of the method as I have to go improve and faster out there to take some shortcuts besides the clean racing method and style. But I'll have to give it a try and see how it works perfectly for all new players out there and experts as already owned for the RIP edition for the Chevrolet Camaro CL1. Time to go 3 seconds, and forecast is about to go for a nice and sunny day for the weather condition to be set in afternoon. Time to go full stretch on the asphalt, climbing goes up, and dive down to go faster below. First place in the lead, and go around in the hills of San Francisco before one quick shortcut is coming up. It's right over here as I have to go apply and braking to stay safe and do the main matter on clean racing. But if you want, Just in case if I had to go for only one good clean racing style, if anything else might be turns out to do for one method to go quicker on the shortcuts. So I had to keep a good eyes on the gap distance when driving with a CL1 Camaro with addition as I had to stay on track. But not yet until the nitro might need to have some seconds of refill. Okay, there goes the checkpoint clear and slide around to go for the 90-degree angle. Almost until 6 seconds. Gonna have to keep going up and hop around till the right turns to go clear until the next one at the final corner. Here goes the second lap. Good thing I still have enough nitro. I'll have to give it a boost and go straight around in Chinatown through the hills. Okay, it's only down to 40% left. Got to the same method and drip around any way I can. Handling check and go on the street asphalt, and one good refilled nitro will take some time to go for optional by 80%. Okay, it's time to switch things up to go on gear number 5. But maybe a little bit more challenging to go for intermediate. But remember, you might have to tough yourself up and go hard to achieve to have a nice progress and the point itself till reaching up towards 100,000 points. But not yet until for only one good progression to be stopped in 94%. Steady as it goes and going well skilled formidable muscle car to have a good place in the podium. So that's 2 minutes, 29.633 seconds, and here is 45,000 bucks has been obtained and earned. Well, maybe not a problem, so I had to skip this one before proceed to go for a follow-up catch-up until Tuesday. So that's event number 4 check, and that means 2 more to go for a no restriction only, as I will be ready up to go for a street race and have my own Chevrolet Camaro CL1 2017 to have my own UDRS Inspirtech. We'll be racing at Coastal Range to Los Angeles. And here comes a penultimate race for number 5. So I got everything all set to max out in the Nitro Chemist at 850 horsepower along with a top speed at 227 miles per hour, and thanks to the Pro Level to be maxed out as usual in 280. But this will bring out my own grip addition to be packed and fully tuned is good to go. So I'm about to be face up with some 7 European real cars, and grid starts in 3 seconds until I'll have to take the first steps to go on the hill climb, follow route in the second, and arriving to LA in the third. Let's see some progress, and just have to keep it nice and go proceed and exercise caution. But a little bit more challenging is going to get a little bit more crowded to have some contact around on each other. Okay, let's do some drift a little bit and bring out a good nitro. Okay, here goes the downhill, met it on top, and skilled muscle car coming up to take the lead. Okay, very good to have a piece of cake moment and stay around to go switch up on gear 3 until I had to get back up until gear 4 will be switching up to go faster distance. A little bit more time to go on the curved straightaway, and gap distance in 2.3 seconds is coming up and go high speed rev. Okay, now arriving in Los Padres, the route will take the second step is coming on forward. Just have to get my mind focused and keep it concentrate. No need to have a little bit more time to go for a contact of distraction. But the braking might have to take some time to go for quick seconds of recovery just to have my speed to get back on track. but in that case, the handling might need to do some work on the CL1 Camaro, but I still have to get used to it, and I just barely got this one to becoming as an icon reward. But still becoming as an all-time icon as I still carry around by over 4,000. Okay, here comes the next turn on the corner route. Okay, keep it careful and go proceed to have an exercise caution to keep a good eyes on the stone guardrails. Halfway there is almost complete soon, but not yet until arriving in LA. Okay, that's 15 seconds behind the gap. Gonna have to keep going, and then it's still doing well to go proceeding on the route. Nitro is good to go, so I had to use it, and climbing up to go for the top speed in just 200 miles per hour. Okay, let's go in there to have a main route to go hill climb. Almost there, people are arriving in Los Angeles to take one stop-by visit to Hollywood. 21.6 seconds update on the gap. Still gonna have to keep up until this will be putting up to have one event requirement to go for a follow-up catch-up. Okay, steady as it goes and keep it nice and full control balance. Got to take that quick shortcut before downhill on the consecutive hairpins. So let's go downhill and slide around. We'll go for the ride. Okay, very good. Checkpoint cleared by near miss. One more to go and downhill on the finish line. Okay, that's good by 4 minutes, 29.702 seconds, and another 45,000 bucks has been obtained, earned, and checked. Okay, that's good for only 115,725 points. Touring car event number 6 as a no restriction only for part 2. Here I come, and rollout is about to be complete soon once again. The last event is about to be checked and heading up to Eagle Falls Motorsport Park for the touring car discipline in Dominion-Forsberg number 2. Now, as I got everything patterned out to have some series of Chevrolet vehicles from the Camaro SS Drag Race Edition to the Camaro RS Rallycross and 2 different versions for the Standard and RIP Edition of the Chevrolet Camaro CL1, and then here it is right now as I just already finishing up from the Silverado 1500 Evolution 2 and Dakota Grasslands Dirt Race. 1 touring car edition for the 2010 Chevrolet Camaro SS. So here I go, viewers, and this time we'll be bringing out to have my own Ghost Lab as I had to be prepared to go for a new attempt, and the segment is going to be ready up to go for another round in 3-lap time attack. But this will have to get suitable to have a possible key ejected in about 4 minutes and 3 seconds. And here it goes right now by taking the first and second turn as I had to be unleashed the nitro. We'll have to go around in turn 3 and 4. But checkpoint going clear, just have to go proceed on the main 4th turn to go around by the 5th turn. Inside by near towards the apex, decide to go faster up and catch up to my Ghost Lab before enter the tunnel by listening to the sound of the V8 engine. Okay, that's more like it. Just stay together as I have to go faster and master the GT3 Chevrolet Camaro SS. Progression is going up, and gap distance to go shortly by 0.1 seconds. First lap is all done. Now let's go faster up in lap number 2. Hopefully, you'll have to take skills, precision, and full expert is all I need to keep that handling to stay in one piece. But not yet at least. Here comes another round. Decide to go for it and take the round of offense. But good thing, doing one event is going well quicker up to have a time attack is going to do a nice and easy to put my mind in relaxation. So here goes until the struggle goes on to have a possibility to be placed by 1 second and try to go faster up to go for a quick reflex. Keep that main turn to go around and racing around to have a freestyle of perfection. And here comes the final lap. It's going to be an now or never moment. Decide to go keep up the main front lines and the ghost lap will be stay behind. High stakes does matter to see the muscle car will have to go for an ace up the scale and wait until the podium to be obtained to go by the main time set. Down to 20% left. Keep going. Feel the electric and feel the muscle car will go competition GT3. Almost there, viewers. Got everything all set and settled in to have a new round of a segment is going to go for a one-step ticket to be reaching up towards the finish line. Last turn check and full stretch at the finish line to be placed, set, and acquired to have a new record in just 3 minutes, 5.319 seconds is good to go. Alright, everything's all set and well deserved to go improvement to be checked and reward to go for 200,000 followers to be gain some more XP. And thankfully, rollout for another rerun has been done, complete, and update for the platinum rank to be placed in 1,424 points. So, it's all I need to have some 5 different versions of the Chevrolet Camaro with a classic and modern version, and especially for the Silverado 1500 Evolution 2 is going well off-roading to have a nice feature in the combo event. With exception for only one drag race that we ends up that receives with 10 points. Bummer. I thought it turns out very nice and will respond along with some 5 events, but it turns out that we had to be ready to move on forward before the next event until we're about to be proceed in the first week of October. So what do you think, viewers? Just only have 6 events and 3 skills will go for another batch of the Encore, and I kinda think it was a very good round to have a nice race to go in rollout. 2 events in street race discipline were the Chevrolet Camaro CL1 Whip Edition, along with a no restriction only in Coastal Range to Los Angeles, as I decided to go for my own kind of a CL1 version, just like the nice, good, unique modification version to be outfit to be racing in the gates of Chinatown. Plus, for only one good classic Chevrolet Camaro RS in the Black Grid Motorsport Park as part of the Dominion Forsberg event. Good old times to have a nice old-fashioned muscle cars we'll be driving and hit the dirt will go slaying up in a snow-themed condition. And as for the GT3 version for the 2010 Chevrolet Camaro SS along with the Drag Race Edition, competition and putting up to have some changes will put myself to go for only one single time attack ghost lap as I just did by only one single visit to be received by 200,000 followers along with a combo event for the Silverado 1500 Evolution 2 in Dakota Grasslands dirt race by challenging with 7 monster trucks. And as for the 3 skills, everything is going by the land, sea, and air all together for the aerobatics, slalom, and speed trap. But we still have a few days left before September is over soon, and we're about to be moving on in October 1st through the 8th for the return of Cartoon. 4 prizes, including with some 2 reward vanities on the outer orange tire and Cartoon Nitro. And they will be having some 4 restricted vehicles in case that you might need to grab the Proto XK Armor GBR-1, Nissan 370C Type C34 Monster Truck Edition, and the Porsche 935 2.0 Coupe Baby, along with some 2 events on Powerboat and Street Race with no restriction only. They will be having aerobatics, slalom, and escape as we're about to go again for the land, sea, and air all together. But good thing, Speed Tamer Fest may be over soon along with GT7 for the weekly challenges, as I still have to be pending on development for myself. Will be taking a long time before next year, as the 3rd year for another Speed Tamer Fest season. Then let's wrap this up before at the end of the current video, folks. Only a few days left before September is about to be over soon, until moving on in the first week of October. So thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for prize levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. And also check it out on my YouTube shorts that brings out with some presentation showcase with UDRS Inspirtech, Total Drama fan art, and Dispenser Camp fan art liveries, along with some fairies whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time in the Live Summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.